Hi everyone, it's Ildi and I'm back with another dog related video. This time all things about spring and your must-haves. I don't know about where you live. Maybe you have wonderful weather all year around. That is not the case here in Toronto. Spring is muddy and you can have a snowstorm one day and you could have rain all week and then you could have like 18 degrees Celsius and it's all over the place. So today I think has been about 15 degrees Celsius, whatever Fahrenheit, sorry. It's been wonderful as Canadians and Torontonians. If it's sunny, spring is coming, we're like chomping at the bits to get outside. And with that comes gadgets and things and must-haves that you and your pet, mostly dogs, sorry cat people, that you would need. So I wanted to list the top 10 spring gadgets and things that you should have as a dog person. I'll be honest, as a separate side note, since I've lost Charley, my dog, it's been harder to get out there. It's kind of weird to be, as a human without a dog, hiking a boot and doing stuff. I don't know, maybe that's just me. So starting with number one, again, no particular order, is the Mudbuster. So I don't know if you guys have heard about this. It's sold in various places like Canadian Tire and Amazon. I believe there's a variety of brands that create this product. It is essentially a tube with some tentacles, and then you put water in your dog's paw and it's supposed to help rinse your dog's paw from mud. Some people think it's useless. Some people think it's the best thing since sliced bread. I have not used one. I have sold a lot at the store that I work at. I think it's a great idea. If you don't want to have like Tupperware and other stuff in by the door, you just put this in and wash your paws. I don't know. So you be the judge. Mudbuster, check it out. Number two, wipes and shampoos. Again, mud related. Because there's so much mud usually and so much dirt, you probably don't want to be bathing your dog every single day, maybe twice a day or whatever they come from outside. So I would recommend wipes. They're dog pH friendly, so don't use baby wipes. Those are differently pH'd than dogs are supposed to. So stick to your dog wipes specifically. There is ones for the face, but there's ones that for the whole body, and you literally just wipe the paws or wipe down the body or the belly or whatever. There's even dry shampoos, I know, just like for humans. I've had good response from a coworker who has tried it out, so it's up to you. Again, it does exist. Dry shampoo, wipes, shampoos, and even waterless shampoos, I believe. That's the same as dry shampoo. Anyway, so there's other ways that you could clean your muddy dog. Number three, I would start using Biothane or vegan leash. Biothane is the trademark of a specific type of material, but it's the same as like vegan leather that you hear. It's kind of rubbery. It's basically you soak it in water, you can wipe it down, you can put it in the water, they can run into the beach, they can get mud, like it's awesome. It's easily cleanable, it is waterproof, it doesn't collect bacteria, and it's just such an easy leash that you can use, or collar for that matter, at this time, or even if you live near water or mud or any of that kind of environment. It's very, very useful at this time. Number four, raincoats. There's again so many different kinds. Ones that are just very cheap that fold into like a little like rectangle and you just put it on the top. There's ones that are more substantial and cover the belly. Then there's the ones with the four legs and then the top, so it's like a full-on rain suit. So lots of different options, whatever works for you. Are you in the country? Are you going for hikes? Are you in just the city and going for a quick pee? The world is your oyster, but raincoats usually are a must-have. Next one is the backseat cover if you're driving, and bike covers or bike baskets that are waterproof if you're riding a bicycle. Oh my goodness, this was so important. I learned the hard way because I was transporting a lot of dogs, and I would take them to the off-leash park and then they would come back super muddy, even if it wasn't even raining, and then they would jump in the back seat, and it's just, I mean, I got my car cleaned, but it never really comes out. So when I got those covers that that go on the back seat that you can attach to the headrest of the passengers, lifesaver for your car. It's just so easy, and then you don't have to freak out. And then the dogs, also it's a good separator if you don't want your dog to kind of climb up to the front. Carriers, next one. So if you're walking or you want to go hiking, if you're in the city and so all of a sudden either your small dog gets tired or the rain or the snow or whatever starts, I would recommend getting either a side, cross, or backpack that you can go back or front to carry your pets. I had all of those. No, I had a messenger bag, and I also had a backpack. Saved me, especially in the city from all the salt in the winter. Also hot pavement if we're at certain parts, like in between going to parks, or if my dog was just super tired, lifesaver. So I recommend a carrier. Next one is toys. Toys that they can go outside. So your Chuckits, your Kongs, something rubber or durable that can be kind of weatherproof, but also things that still glow in the dark, because even though daylight savings time, you might want to stay out later because it's 18 degrees. Oh my goodness. This one, the next one, I don't have brands or anything that I would recommend. I don't recall what I gave Charley, but flea and tick medication, very important. It is the season. I remember this last year, so 4 or 5 years ago, there was a lot of ticks. I found one on him, I found one on me. Knock on wood, everything was fine. But tick medication, very important. Talk to your vet. I actually wouldn't recommend buying anything from the store. Even if they sell it, it's usually crap or more dangerous. Stick to the ones that your vet sells, I think. I'm just saying. Or even if you can invest in a key, it's like a little keychain thingy that removes ticks, that helps you remove them correctly. So make sure you get your medication and your tick removal all set up to go for the springtime. Last two, outdoor bed, outdoor bowl. All weather or weatherproof bed. Whether it's a balcony or outside or somewhere where you can take it with you. Sometimes they do sell like foldable, almost like a picnic blanket, but for dogs as well. Just basically start setting up your outdoor so your puppy or your dog can sit outside and they have their water and their bed. And last but not least, if it's so rainy and you can't go outside and you don't want to deal with all of the steps before with all the wiping and raincoats and everything, is to keep them busy indoors. And what can you do on a really yucky April shower kind of day is puzzles, because you still want to stimulate them, make sure that they get tired, otherwise your furniture gets chewed, etc. So there's so many different kinds of puzzles. Mental stimulation is just as tiring as physical stimulation. So if you can't get outside, get some puzzles. There's a lot of DIY, which I will make another video about, DIY puzzles and brain stimulators, or you can even purchase ones that are different levels, 1, 2, 3, I think 4 or 5, depending on how smart your dog is and if they progress up. So those are some of the ideas that you can do and you can get for springtime. Get out there and enjoy when the weather is great, and enjoy having your pup around. Until next time, bye guys.